Did you know we just went 0-18 map count, won 2 matches, or no, won 1 match, and Miami had 10 more points than us. I didn't even know that, dude. I don't ever look at the standings or anything, and like the way people were talking, I actually like if I would have like believed what people were saying, it literally was the end of the world. I didn't, and then it was like we were eighth, and then the major ends, and dude, somehow we're fifth. And obviously there are a few teams that are getting better, but like shit that people were saying, I was reading, it was literally like it was the end of the world. Obviously, if this continues and we still get shit on, I don't think that's gonna happen. It would definitely not be good. Because don't get me wrong, it's not great. Like, I mean, you would never want to be in this situation. Ideally, you know, normally we're pretty fucking comfy in terms of points. But the way people are talking, it was like you would think we were last. Yeah, I mean, it got exaggerated, but we were also doing, I mean, that was like a generationally bad performance, right? So it's like, let's see. This is my thoughts on it, right? How do you look at the stats, bro? Standings. We're six. Why did I think we were fifth? And that's a pretty big jump. So like that is like the only way you can look at it is like these guys decline potentially. It's not given though, because they are a really good search team. I don't know what the stats are. They're a good search team. So like they still on it. They have a good lead. 80 points above us. These guys 75 points. The only team who's looked better down below is Cloud9. They're the only ones who have looked better, in my opinion. It's like we just gotta like not. We literally just gotta not suck. That's the way I see it. Like these two are just fucked. They're fucked. I mean, well, unless they win an event or come like win some. If they win some matches, come like top 2, top 3. I mean, it is like it is a possibility. These guys are making a change, so you'd expect them to get better. Cloud9, I mean, they're looking better. Miami makes a change. Boston stays the same. I mean, who knows? We literally just gotta not suck. And then, you know, don't come ninth through 12th at least. I mean, I think in the bigger picture, the bad thing for scrims is the fact that I don't know, say we play we play Rocker next week. And say for this whole week we lose, I don't know, say we lose Vault Control every day, but then we rail teams on every other map. Or say we have 2 maps that we just keep losing, right? Holy moly, Phoenix with the 10 bomb. Kaboom! Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Phoenix. I think that's like the one downside is just the fact that like if we do have bad maps, people can see that. Because until we play, obviously, if you looked at it like this, where we just made these roster changes and we haven't streamed, which means we haven't played the teams we're going to be playing next week, they would have no idea what we're good at or what we're bad at. They wouldn't be able to prep for literally anything. But now they do get that. So in terms of that, I mean, that is my opinion on it. I think it definitely is a disadvantage. But yeah, that's my take on that. I don't think streaming affected Major 1. Like I said the other day, and I wasn't trying to make excuses for them because I don't think they've said anything, but I'm just saying from my opinion, I think they were pretty fucking jet lagged. I don't think they played like themselves. Obviously we got what, fucking 8th or whatever, but I don't think that was their best showing, and I think a lot of it was due to the jet lag. They probably won't say it. They don't need to make excuses. I'm just saying from my opinion, looking in, I think they were pretty drained. It is what it is. I don't think like streaming had any effect on it though. It definitely didn't affect them at the major. Surge is close to emotionally. No, they're not. I don't think they'll break. I think they have potential to be breakers, but I think they're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, they lost the major, but they've made some big improvements. I think they are just fine and they are happy. Like I said, winning's not easy. Skies and Hook, I mean, I'd say just our flow, the way we're, you know, picking up things, everyone's taking care of everything. I mean, it still has kinks and it's probably going to have kinks, and there's things they got to get used to doing together as a team, but I mean, it's been a good start. It's been a good start. I don't think Ken is barbecue cooked. I do think one thing that if I was in Ken's position and I was never one who likes like fucking overplaying and blah blah blah, but I do think that like if I was him, I would be trying to prove myself, to be honest. Because like I said, you can play eights and look like the best player in the game and then go play with your team and look like dog shit. But if I were him, that's probably what I would do. I'd be trying as much as I can to show that. Because like I said, like imagine like it's weird because like I said, I was never one for eights unless like I felt I really needed to. But I'm just thinking like, because like what if Ken played eights and looked like God? Like how would you guys feel if Ken was playing eights and he was insane, and then you saw us go 0-18 in the matches and he was doing shit? Like how would you guys take that? It'd be confusing. Exactly. You would think there's probably something wrong. Got to be something wrong with the team because you'd be like, how the fuck's he doing so good? But you know, I think for him though, like just though with how it looked, like I think if I was him, I'd be fucking grinding that shit. Because like I said, I think Ken is smart as fuck, and I don't think like his performance doesn't do justice to him. But like I said, that's where like I feel like you gotta like find a way to like make that shit look not as bad. 'Cause I think Ken will, yeah, I think Ken will be fine. And like honestly, there's a world where I could see like if I don't know if Carolina would have been the best team for him, but like when I heard like Rocker, like I read all the shit about the Rocker stuff. Honestly, that could be like a good team for Ken. I think that actually could be really well. And like I said, that's the thing that I don't know how all these other players are, but I think it'd be like a solid squad for Ken to find his groove in. USA? I don't really know. I'd probably have to pull the citizenship card and have me and Brandon and then two others for Team Canada. I'm not thinking about the next title at all. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. That's where I said like the streaming thing kind of comes into play. Like, we play Rocker, we don't know who they're picking up. We don't know how their scrims have been. We don't know what they're going to be good at. They could be good at completely new maps. They could be bad at new maps. We're going to have no idea. So you literally, it's going to be a match where we're probably going to have to go in vetoing what we think probably is our worst map, you know, or what we want to play rather than going in being like, this is their best map. So we already start going in at a disadvantage, technically. So ideally, we just don't suck at everything, and then hopefully we pick a map that they're just, for some reason with their new fourth, not godlike at, you know? Like it really adds like a big unknown, and I mean, they got all the info in the world. I have not touched his belly. Won't be touching his belly. Well, I mean, that we knew. Hence why there was no vault played at the major. Nah, I don't think streaming it makes any difference. It shouldn't for anyone. They shouldn't try any harder or try any less. They should be trying as hard as they can every day to get better, no matter who it is or who it's against. Whether they're playing us or they're playing fucking FaZe with no streams. It is probably definitely harder to become a pro player from Europe. OpTic is just a scrim team. Everyone gotta say something. I guess Thieves are just an online team. You know, like anyone can say anything. Like if LAN scrims meant anything, we could have been top 2 at that event. Well, not scrims, LAN warm-ups if they meant anything. Do you feel like this year's pace is a lot faster than last year? No, I think the game is more unforgiving with what you do in this game. Pace was not an issue. I don't think pace was an issue. I mean, that's what I think. I think it was the same shit as last year. Literally, that's what I said the other day. It was the same shit as last year. We just won champs. Tell Scump to move to Flex when he was 22. Bro, I was fucking 20 and was doing it all as a sub, and I became the main aim when I joined Cole. I don't want to hear it. So if you're going to say some dumb shit, you better have an answer. Well, I don't think they always worked well last year. I think at certain times it worked well. But I mean, that was always our problem, is you just never really knew what was going to happen with the way we played. Like literally. When it worked, it worked. When it didn't, it didn't. Like, yeah, the champs location kind of crazy. It is what it is. I just hope we'll be there. But Brandon got dropped like fucking 2 years ago. Then people saying drop shots. Imagine Ant got dropped. Imagine tomorrow woke up, Ant, you're off the team. Like FaZe, I don't think FaZe now, at least, like maybe before draws, like he'd instantly be to FaZe. How is that a good look? That would be terrible for everyone. I I don't think draws would get dropped now. When they had an open slot, then the next in line is Thieves. And the only potential you could see is probably Amp for Envoy. That's not good for anybody either. Like, he'd be gone so fast. That's why it's like crazy the like saying, oh my God, Shotzi's not getting dropped. He's undroppable. Like, kinda, yeah. Unless he ever felt like he wanted to go. So, like, yeah. In a sense, he is. But if you ever got to the point where he's unhappy and wanted to do something, like, you know, like, I mean, yeah, anyone who would have gotten a chance to play with FaZe, looking at FaZe since the beginning of CDL, knowing you could have had a chance to play with them and then seeing what they've done, I'm pretty sure anybody would say that, no matter what they chose. Because just joining that team, like, but you're probably guaranteed at least a win a year. At least a win a year. It don't matter if they fucking had some second places or not. It's literally just how it is. It's just facts, and you're just delusional if you would think otherwise. Wait, did Austin not win an event with them in MW3? No. Did they really? Okay, well, exactly. They won one. I'm pretty sure have they won an event with every single player they've had? Draws, Alec, Austin. Was that the only three? Did they ever have a different fourth? I don't think they did, right? They've won with all of them. Those three are going to be able to win with anyone. Wait, 29, 5-man don't count. I feel like they probably won in that game at least once. No, the only year they didn't win was Vanguard. Who was on their team in Vanguard? Wait, they didn't win a game in Vanguard? Really? That was with Alec? Did they make it? Was that when did they get rid of Alec after Vanguard? I mean, that's probably what did it. I mean, second all year, then they probably should have won one. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the craziest things to me. I never thought that, like, dude, I could never picture Slasher playing with those guys. But I also, like, if I was Slasher, I would have played. Dude, I would have played with them. If I could have came back, if they asked me to play, I would have came back. Like, that is like how anyone would look at it. I could have won a chip with them, on God. Dead ass could have won. Probably not in what game? Actually, I don't know. I fucking hated that game. They got Austin for the MW3 year. That game was shit. I mean, I would have sucked it up. I definitely would have sucked it up. 100%. 100%. MW2. MW2. Which one was that? Wait, was that the Mercado game or was that? Yeah, that game. Yeah, I did not like that game. Using the TAC. The only gun I liked using was the Vaznev. I don't know how anyone used the TAC. I would have played it though. I would have said, yo, I got bomb. I got you. Yo, I'll cap the point. I'm capping B right now. I'm capping B. Look over me. No ninja though, dude. I would have been sent overboard, man. I mean, I'd like to think that Brandon Ant will play for a long time, but you just never know. You never know how a year could go by. You know, you never know how people think. You never know. You never know what they get offered. You never know, like, what teams are open. You know, you never know. You literally never know. Usually you do know though. Like, usually. Like, look at last year. Wait, no, Scrap wasn't free. Like, I don't know how it all worked. Were Paco and Scrap's contracts up, or did they both have to be bought? They weren't up. Now that's like, I feel like that's not going to be a common thing where that happens. That's more so a thing when, like, contracts are up that you're like, whoa, bring methods in for a split. You guys would have my head on a fucking spike. You need to make champs and you just brought Zinni in? Are you fucking serious? Wait, so they were free, or, like, I know Nade took a budget cut or a salary cut or something, but was that to buy them or for them just to get paid? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter, even though it kind of does matter. Hydra was free agent, Scrap wasn't. Okay, there you go. So yeah, going into that, I mean, pretty much everyone figured that Paco was going to be looking for options. If there was a team that looked like it could be an upgrade, right? I do think there's a chance. And I think the biggest win con we have is going to be our search being good. I feel like we have to be good at search. I mean, control would be nice, but like look at like FaZe, right? I don't think FaZe is the best hardpoint team, but I think they're pretty good at control and they're pretty good at search. I think that won't change. Look at Thieves. I think Thieves solid all around hardpoint control. I think their weakness is going to be search. Ultra, I feel like all round actually pretty solid in all three modes. Carolina, I think they're like a proto control and then every search. And then hardpoint 50-50, you know? Everyone has their ups and downs. Their goods and their bads. Do you expect to make changes in the future in order to win ships? I don't expect us to make any more changes. Yeah, no, I mean, AG definitely brought the passion. Like unmatched passion on LAN. Do you think competitive? Dude, I don't even know. I don't know if I know most of the coaches. Like I know Troy, Shane, Marky B, Brian Saint, Dan. Those are like the guys I really know. Crowder, Lamar, Joe. Is Flux still with Toronto? Pretty sure Flux is still with them. Clay. I mean, I guess I kind of know most of them. I do kind of know most of them. The rest, I probably don't. Ask Shotzi to run Flex and keep... No, why would I do that? Are you brain dead? How often do you see Ant use an AR? He definitely uses it. Like, how much do you see him actually use the fucking gun? Yeah, I like rarely see him use it. Ant coaches and I flex? Sure. I'll go get fucking lost. That's why, dude, I don't know if you people are like mad at me for like saying that, but like, I literally only said it because when when AG would use an AR, bro, he actually rips with it. Like he has fucking really good gunny. Like, yeah, dude, Eli, it's crazy. I don't know. I feel like so many people have been like fucking pissed at me. It's crazy. Like I say, it is what it is. I honestly thought it could have worked. I truly do. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, like I feel like you'll rarely see Ant pull it out, but like he'll only do it when like he really thinks he needs to do it. Maniac replacing JP? Or I might have to bring Maniac in for a day, see how it goes. I mean, 5 round people are raging for a 2-person change, and then they were pissed at the 2-person change. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, who knows how that would have been, right? Who knows how it would have been if we actually tried the flex thing with Kyler? You know, who fucking knows? Who knows? Like I said, I mean, you know, people could be pissed, but like at the end of the day, I feel like both of them like deserved a chance. I feel like after what we went through last year and what we achieved, like they both deserved a chance, bro. In literally every way. How many teams can make champs? This is just fucking 8, right? Is it 8? It's 8, right? Ay. Bro, 8. Shit. 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6. Oh boy, Toronto. I mean, I believe everyone is fine. I mean, I've been dropped off teams. No matter what, you're gonna feel some sort of like way about it. You know, I've been there. I mean, it's people who don't know about people's personal lives saying things. Favorite year competing? I don't know if I could pick one. I feel like I had a lot. I had a lot of good times competing. Many good years. Would you all have dropped Kenny if he didn't text you? I mean, at the rate it was going, it was bound to happen. Something was going to change no matter what. 1v1 you right now? Get out of here, GL. How's your wipe going? 100% getting rated tonight. But he's sleeping with the headset on, eh?